Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, A Good Clean Day. Well, ready for a great day? Start it off clean. First, wash up. Use plenty of soap. Don't forget that back. Now clean your nails, change your underwear, and have a big breakfast. Good food calls for good brushing. Use even strokes. Rinse the sink. Clean behind your ears. Comb your hair. Rinse the back of your neck. Now you're ready for lunch. Remember to brush. Clean up the sink. Take a shower. Wash your hair. Scrub those toes. Rinse well. Dry yourself thoroughly. No time for dinner. Gotta clean up. Put on your jammies and hang your clothes neatly. That was a great day. So let's get a good night's sleep. Then you can make tomorrow another good, clean day. That will be swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Are You Prepared for Dating? Hey, Ann, going somewhere? And Woody, while the fuss.
Your first date is mighty important.
Hold it right there, both of you, before you make a mistake. Are you prepared for dating? Dating is harder than you think. Take Sally. She had a date on a school night and came home late. Now she's on her way to jail. And Betty, she had 2 dates in a row. Now she's insane. Before you experiment with dating, read up on the facts. Talk it over with your gym teacher. And don't forget,
Look your best.
that's right, Dad. Follow these steps, and you will be prepared for dating. Won't that be swell? Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series dedicated to better living through television. Tonight's segment, Avoiding Unwanted Relatives. The warning sounds. You have only seconds to prepare. What will you do when faced with unwanted relatives? No one likes to be mean, but unwanted relatives make you wanna... you know. But what can you do? It's easy when you face the crisis calmly. As soon as you hear unwanted relatives approach, act fast. The first job is to close the curtains, unplug appliances that might make noise, lock all doors and shut them tight. Shut off the furnace, then head for the basement and sit tight until the emergency is over. Learn these simple steps. Do practice drills with your family. Soon you too will be avoiding unwanted relatives, and everything will be swell. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Behind Those Pins. Yes, bowling, the easy sport. You wind up, let her go, and, well, everyone knows how great bowling is. But did you know who's behind those pins on the other side of that wall? An army of dedicated bowling professionals is busy supplying you with balls, pins, air. And here, skilled woodsmen carefully select trees for pins, while miners continue the search for precious bowling balls. Yes, behind those pins are thousands, millions of Americans working together to enrich your life with bowling. Isn't that swell? Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Fear of Cheese.
Did you ever see a mouse that acted as if you were afraid of cheese?
Afraid of cheese?
Sounds impossible, doesn't it?
Yes, it sounds impossible, but for laboratory mice, indeed for millions of Americans, fear of cheese is a fact of life. Like Donna, trembling when the conversation turns to Jarlsberg, or Bill, terrified because the milkman accidentally delivered a hunk of Gouda. And Larry, watch his reaction at the mere mention of Havarti, Monterey Jack, and mozzarella. Yes, our nation faces an epidemic fear of cheese. What can be done? Unfortunately, not much. But when something can be done, you know everything will be swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Life Has Meaning. Marty's at that difficult stage when he's facing tough questions.
If we accept Sartre's view that the universe is vacant and random, then life is meaningless.
Vacant? Random? Meaningless? Don't panic, Marty. Let's take a look at the facts. More and more Americans find meaning through public transportation, school mixers, yes, and ping pong. Perhaps if your Mr. Sartre had watched more television or gone on dates, he wouldn't have been such a gloomy Gus.
Gosh, Mary's so pretty. Everything makes sense now.
Yes, Marty's learned. Life has meaning. And that's swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Soda, Beverage of Friendship.
Well, I brushed my teeth 3 times. I combed my hair till it hurt. When am I gonna be popular?
Say there, Dick, good hygiene alone won't make you popular. You need to drink Soda, Beverage of Friendship. Let's examine the facts. Most young people like the way soda makes them feel.
Squishy.
Yes, squishy. When you're squishy, you tend to like others, especially others who are squishy.
Soda. You know, it just might work.
Well, look here. How's it going, Dick? Guess you're too busy having fun with the gang. Yes, thanks to Soda, Beverage of Friendship, you're going to be just swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, The Joy of Conversation.
The school mixer. I'm gonna be a dud. Well, let's get it over with. I knew it. They're all laughing just because my lapels are uneven.
Wait, back up. Your lapels are fine. You just need to go learn the joy of conversation. Conversation is easy. Simply say something. Then listen while someone else says something. Nod your head from time to time and try to look interested. Now, let's go back to that school mixer.
Hey, this is a cinch. I'm talking, and they're talking back.
Yes, you've learned the joy of conversation, and that's swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, The Privilege of Glands. How much do you know about glands? Did you know they're like little factories producing fluids for vitality, happiness, and good ventilation? Did you know glands are a privilege we sometimes take for granted? What would life be like in a country where glands were regulated, even forbidden? In communist societies, people must stand in line for hours just to sweat. This unfortunate boy will wait another 10 years for permission to reach puberty. Yes, thank goodness we live in a country where glands are a constitutional guarantee. Let's respect the privilege of glands, because they're swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Use a Mirror.
I don't want to do math. I want a girl. Hey, here's one. But boy, she's messy. I wouldn't ask her out for $1 million. Except in cash.
Not for $1 million. That's what the boys say about Carol. Why? She needs to use a mirror. To use a mirror, look at it. You will see a person. That's you. When that person looks lousy, you look lousy. Make that person look well-groomed, and
whistled without moving my lips. Wow, I'm gonna ask Carol on a date.
Carol's learned her lesson. When you use a mirror, everything is swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Use the Door.
Well, the gang's whooping it up again, and I'm stuck out here. I want to go join in, but...
Yes, but. It's always but with you, isn't it, Richard? You don't need buts, mister. You need to use the door. Today, more and more Americans use doors. Why? You can't beat them for exiting, for entering, for exiting again. Doors are as common today as, well, buildings.
Doors, of course. But wait, what did that guy say? No more buts. Okay, here it goes.
Ah, that's the ticket, fella. You've learned when you use the door, everything will be swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Weenies, born of capitalism. Here's a happy Joe. Hey, why so trippy? Wonder what's on this guy's mind.
I'm happy. Happy over weenies.
Sure, everyone loves weenies. But did you ever stop and think where weenies come from?
Capitalism.
That's right, Nick. Capitalism. Here's how it works. Bob and Eleanor are buying weenies. Mr. Brown is selling weenies. This is called fair exchange. The exchange of weenies. Yes, capitalism means factory workers, scientists, store owners, and you, the last link in the weenie chain, all working together. So chow down, mister. You're a lucky guy. You're eating weenies, born of capitalism. Isn't that swell? Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, When Bacon Catches Fire. It's a pleasant Sunday morning. Smell that bacon. But what's this? The bacon's on fire. Learn to recognize the warning signs of a bacon fire. 1. Bacon catches fire. 2. Someone shouts, "The bacon's on fire." 3. Flames rise from your bacon. What do you do then?
Stop and think. Common sense will often help.
That's right, Mom. But aren't you forgetting something? Put the fire out. Remember, bacon fires can strike without warning. At home, on the playground, while petting your dog. When we as a nation learn to cope with burning bacon, everything will be swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television. Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, You Can Be Liked. Here comes Dick on his way to the drugstore. Hey, why so unpopular? Is it your breath? Ha, no, it's just that nobody likes you. But you can be liked when you know how. Watch.
Just help me out during rush hour, Bob.
Gee, thanks a lot, Chick. That's swell.
Okay.
Chick knows step 1. Help out at the drugstore. What's this? Chick sees you. He wants you to sit. You've learned step 2. Stand where Chick can see you. But there's more.
Hey, you want them all, don't you?
Sure you do. Everybody trusts you when you drink a malt. Step 3. Drink lots of malts. Now Dick's learned you can be liked, and that's swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television.